It's time to smoke 'em if you got 'em. And apparently Alaskan Brewing had 'em, so they smoked 'em. That's right, for the 8th beer of Christmas, we're drinking smoked porter from Alaskan Brewing. It is a smoked porter, as the name might imply. Alaskan Brewing is in Juneau, Alaska, and this beer comes in at 6.5% ABV. This beer pours up a dark, very dark chestnut color. Nice amount of head on the top as I poured the beer, although it's faded down some, but it's still there and it's still clinging to the sides a little bit. Some sort of beige-ish foam. As the name implies, there is a strong smoky character to this. Now, so when they're making a beer and they're smoking it, what they're doing is they are smoking the grains prior to mashing the grains. And so they smoke these grains. You got a strong amount of smoke flavor or smoke aroma to it. You've also got a little bit of caramel. You've got some earthy notes and just a touch of sweetness, and I would say some black pepper. To me, it kind of reminds me of smoked brisket. See a lot of people walking into a lot of barbecue places and getting that sort of aroma, not really in your face, but just sort of that whiff of it as you're kind of walking into a restaurant. Definitely a lot of smoke flavor in the beer. Also has some sort of earthy hop notes, a little bit of caramel sweetness, as well as some coffee flavors. The beer has a medium body and a good amount of carbonation. Overall, this is a very well done, at least in my opinion, it's a very well done smoked beer. Smoking beers is sort of like a chili beer. You can go overboard with the flavors until it's almost just a comical type beer, but this one is very well done. The smoke flavor is right up front, but it's not just gagging you with smoke. So this is a very, very tasty beer. Let's get into the cookies. Today's cookie is a shortbread cookie, and for that I have picked up some Lorna Dunne. I'm sure there were lots of other shortbread cookies around that I could have gone with, but those were right there on the grocery store shelf just staring at me. Your shortbread cookies are not a big over-the-top flavor type of cookie. So a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of butter, a lot of crunchiness. I think it goes really well with the beer. I think it would be hard to mix another flavor into this beer. And we're going to see that here in just a second with the chocolate chip cookies. We're going to see how that goes. But this cookie goes great with it. Takes a little bit of the edge off that smoke if you're not that big a fan of the smoke flavor, if it's too much for you. Have a couple of Lorna Dunnes alongside your glass of smoked beer. Probably just the right combination for you. And now it's chocolate chip cookie time. So the chocolate chip cookies, they're fine. It's a chocolate chip cookie. You can't really go wrong with the chocolate chip cookie. I think the Lorna Dunne goes a little bit better with it. I found the chocolate in the chocolate chip cookie competing with the smoke flavor a little bit. A couple of odd aftertastes came out of that combination. I'm not quite sure what that was. Wasn't bad, but if I had to pick between a Lorna Dunne or a shortbread cookie of some kind and a chocolate chip cookie to go with my smoked beer, it is going to be Lorna Dunne all day long, which is good because it's a big bottle of smoked beer and it's a big box of Lorna Dunne cookies. So I'm going to get started on that right now. We'll see you back here tomorrow night for the 9th beer of Christmas.